Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're doing a spring trend alert. As you can see, I'm very excited. My name is Kelsey. If you're not new here, I forgot my intro, but that's fine, I'm just too excited. Okay, so I'm very excited. We're doing a spring trend alert. So yes, it is springtime. I've got some spring trends for you guys that we're going to talk about and go through so you can look through your wardrobe to see if you have these, and if not, now you know what to look for your spring shopping. Also, when you're doing your spring clean out, now you know what to not throw away. Okay, let me look at my handy dandy little list of things. Okay, so the first one we've got is the black and white stripe, or just any stripe in general. We've got a big old stripe moment going on. So I've been buying all of these striped sweaters for the end of winter and beginning of spring, just because I really sense the stripes coming in strong. Every single spring, floral is always in. Florals for spring, groundbreaking. Everybody's wearing florals for spring. Everybody's coming out with these little floral-y dresses. But I feel like stripes are going to be really popular this year in any sort of way, whether it's like a striped dress, a striped sweater, a striped blouse. I have this dress, which is brand new. Like, I just got this in. I have not even worn this yet. It's from Ralph Lauren, and it's this gorgeous midi dress. So pretty with this little lacy detail on the top, and this is just that typical black and white, simple, like boaty, springy look. But that dress brings me into the second trend, which I'm calling the LWD, like the LBD. I'm getting confused with my letters, but the classic little black dress. Everybody knows about the LBD, the little black dress. We're having the MWD moment, which is a midi white dress. Spring and summer, it's all about the maxi dress, which by all means, they are not out. They are not out. Maxi dresses are still very in. And before that was like these little mini cute crop dresses. Again, midi dresses aren't out, but they're just, right now I feel like a lot of designers and people are focusing on this mid-length, like perfect dress, which is like a very vintagey silhouette. So it's anywhere from, I think, about 2 inches below the knee to like a good 2 inches above the ankle, like anywhere in this like mid-shin region that your dress would fall. So I just have this as one of my examples. I've worn this on my Instagram already. It is from a brand called Source Unknown, and it's got that sort of like Kate sort of neckline going on. I really like this one. And I think what a white midi dress to me in the spring is like what a white cable knit sweater is to me in the fall and winter. It's just the everyday uniform. You just don't stray, it's just every day. Next, we've got a shoe trend. And so for this shoe trend, we're going into the Y2K thing. I didn't want to make Y2K one of the trends in this trend alert because I felt like it's so obvious and evident that we're going into like this Y2K sort of thing. I mean, I'll say it now anyways. Y2K is really popular. When it comes to Y2K, don't worry, I haven't worn these yet. When it comes to Y2K, I feel like there's different types of trends, like styles of Y2K that you can go for. And I talked about this in my last video in my clothing haul. So the first one is the chunky sandal. The reason I picked the chunky sandal as a trend is because it's sort of like evolving off of something that was popular last spring and summer, which was the platform flip-flop. So this became really big, especially with those the row ones everybody was wearing. And now when I say chunky platform sandal, I don't mean those like Lizzie McGuire looking like black foam ones. I feel like those will probably get popular too, but those aren't more my style. Something a little bit more like chic and sophisticated like this. I'm not a flip-flop girl. Personally don't wear flip-flops, of course with the exception of like the beach, but like actually going out in the spring and summer, like I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just grab my flip-flops real quick. Like that's not me. So I feel like something a little bit more chic like this very platform. These have a cork bottom, which were also really big back then, so I specifically really like these. Okay, next I don't have a thing I can hold for it because it's actually a style and an aesthetic that I very much love. Now when I say it, you're gonna understand why, because a lot of pieces from this specific aesthetic are already like in our fashion right now and trending, but I feel like this spring, this is going to come into full form effect. And it's an aesthetic I reach for all inspiration all the time, so I'm very excited. So the aesthetic that I'm talking about is the working woman slash businesswoman style. I will put tons of photo inspiration on the screen, and now if you guys want to sort of look into this style, you can definitely go on Pinterest, get yourself some outfit inspiration. So the pieces that we have from this, kind of obvious. Blazers, two-piece suit sets, like the dress pants with like the sort of leather belts, even those like sling back kitten heels were really big. How we sort of have a lot of big square boxy bags, like the Birkin bags and the Kelly bags, really popular right now. Even like the sleek pulled back ponytails, things like that very, and again, you can do this in that early 2000s style, but businesswoman, working woman chic. I'm obsessed with this style. It's something that I incorporate into my style a lot. I feel like that's what makes your personal style. I mean, there are probably some people out there with just like one style, but I feel like a lot of times you take little aspects of different aesthetics and styles that you do like and then mix them together. And this is one that I reach for a lot and I really like. Ooh, the next one. Okay, the other one I don't also have a visual. Actually, I have pictures, but I don't have like a visual for. The old Hollywood hairstyle. It is a side sweep, sort of sleek but flowy, and it's got this sort of like S to the bottom of the hair. Again, I'll put photos on the screen. Right now it is all about the middle part. A lot of people are straying away from the side part because that was popular for so long, but this is sort of like this sort of elegant, just like tucked back on one side to like reveal the whole rest of it flowing. It's a really gorgeous down look if you want to have that very like perfect, flawless, flowing, bouncy hair, having it down. This is a great look, and it honestly wasn't that hard to achieve, but I see a lot of celebrities doing this for like red carpets. It's a very popular hairstyle in that sort of realm. This would be great to wear in the spring and summer on the everyday with your little like white midi dress and your little like old Hollywood hairstyle. Yeah, I tried this style for the first time maybe like 3-4 days ago. It was pretty good for my first attempt, and it honestly wasn't even that hard to do, but I loved it. I loved the hair look on me. I still kind of have that side part going on. I always have a middle part because that's sort of like the thing right now, but sometimes I like to play around with my hair because I get a little bored with it, and this hairstyle was one of those things that I'm like, oof, yes. Here we've got a bit of a shocker. This is a bad example, so I'm going to tell you what the trend is. Put that away. I'll tell you what the trend is first before I show you the piece because I don't actually like have a piece. Okay, so this is the color trend. Color trends are always a thing for every season. There's always like a color or two that's just really popular that people are gravitating towards. And for the fall and winter, it was like brown. We were talking about chocolate brown a lot, which is still great and I love. For the spring and summer, there's two colors. One I like, one it's not that I don't like it, it's just I won't be participating in wearing it. So the two colors, one is sage green. I feel like that's the more popular one that everybody knows, and that's the one I probably won't be partaking in. Not that I have anything against sage green. As a color itself, it's beautiful. I love the color green, whether you're incorporating it through like florals or gardens or matcha. Like I genuinely like the color green, but I just don't want to wear it. The other color, on the other hand, I honestly don't even know the exact name for the color. That's why I didn't want to show the dress because it's not even exactly the color I'm talking about. So I'll have a mural on the screen of pictures as always. But I'm talking about this very like, I want to say salmon, but I feel like it's not exactly salmon. This tangerine, warm toned burnt pink. So yeah, I think that this color looks really good on. This was the dress that I picked out. As you guys may know if you've seen, hello. Okay, as you guys may know, if you've seen I'm still confused. If you guys have seen my channel before, you know that I don't have a lot of color in my wardrobe, so I was a little bit limited when finding a piece that would match with this trend. But I think this was like the closest I could get was this sort of like warm pinky color. But as you can see, it sort of has that like warmer orangey undertone. It's not bubblegum pink, it's not hot pink, it's not red, it's not orange. So yeah, if you want, you can actually go back and watch my last year's spring trend alert because I think literally all of them are still in right now. Like there are things that if I didn't put them in the other one, I would have put them in this, so you can also watch that as well. I'll have it like linked here. But that is it for my spring trends for this year. I'm really excited to start wearing spring fashion. Like it is just now starting to get a little bit warm, so I'm really excited to pop on some low-rise jeans, okay, it's not warm enough to break out the sandals, but I was gonna say break out some chunky sandals. And yeah, I'm really excited for all of these trends and to start wearing them. And if you want to see how I'm wearing them and all the rest of my spring fashion and any updates on more trends, I usually do all of that on my Instagram, so you can go follow me on my Instagram. And if you want more of this sort of fashion and lifestyle related content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.